David Michaels asked me on Quora, why do some IP lawyers think that domain owners are not entitled to offer their .ca, that's for Canada, .ca domains for sale? I'm Andrei Mincov, the founder of Trademark Factory, and this is my answer to this question. Well, there's several reasons. The first reason is that .ca domain names, Canadian domain names, are supposed to only be owned by Canadian entities, so Canadian residents, Canadian citizens, Canadian companies, and those who have a Canadian trademark. So if you're a foreign business, but you have a trademark registered in Canada, this is how you can also get a .ca domain name. If you have no connection to Canada, you're not really allowed to own a .ca domain name. So one of the reasons that IP lawyers think that you can't sell your .ca domain name is if the potential buyer has no connection with Canada. You can't register it in the name of a Canadian company and then sell it to somebody who's not, unless they have a Canadian trademark. So that's one reason. The other reason that I'm thinking that they might say that you can't sell is if your domain name is really a copy of somebody else's trademark. So if somehow you manage to register, I don't know, Microsoft.ca domain name, and then you pick up the phone or send an email and say, hello, we got the .ca name you might be interested in, then you approaching the rightful owner of that trademark that's saying that you've got a domain name that matches their trademark is not a good idea, because Canada has the Canadian version of what's called Uniform Domain Name Resolution Policy, UDRP. So in Canada, it's called CDRP, Canadian Domain Name Resolution Policy. And the whole idea is that if you register a domain name in bad faith, hoping to sell it to the rightful trademark owner, you're not going to have that domain name for long. And there are some borderline situations when you might have a legal interest in the domain name that the trademark owner could not enforce against you until you reach out to them and say, nah, I got your domain name. If you do that, it just shows bad faith on your part, and that domain name can be just taken away from you for free. So these are the two reasons that I can think of. Why else IP lawyers may think that? Well, I don't know. If you have something specific in mind that you think I didn't cover, comment below and I'll be happy to respond to your comment in a follow-up post. I hope this answers David's question. If it's the first time you're seeing my answer to a question about trademarks or branding and you found this one interesting, subscribe now, because I put out these videos every single day. I'm sure there'll be more of questions and answers that you'll find interesting. So subscribe now, get notified whenever the next one goes live. And if you have a question about trademarks or branding, comment below and I'll do my best to answer your question soon. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.